Hi everyone and welcome to my place. I am very excited to be here today and I'm very excited to share a few new designs that all incorporate orchids because I have been through my request book and I saw orchid, something with orchids, Astar, something with orchids. And the first one I want to share today is about this orchid here. This is called a slipper orchid. But as I was looking through all the requests, I kept thinking to myself, why the fascination with orchids? And then I remembered the story I did on orchids a couple of years ago. And also, the thing about the orchids is, orchids have outlived dinosaurs and they're very sneaky the way that they get about their life, and they give off these little pheromones and little bugs get in there thinking they're going to have a lovely time with another bug, only to discover that there is nothing to be gained. So they get a little bit of pollen or whatever the nectar is inside the little orchid in its slip, and then they go off somewhere else. And before you know it, another orchid has been reproduced. So they have continuously are developing and emerging as these most amazing flowers. And I think if my research is correct, not only did they outlive the dinosaurs, they also are on every little piece of the planet, which I think is very good. There's more to the story, but because I love you all so much, in my notes, I have lots of information to just, if you're interested, to just have a wee poke around it. Okay, so the first arrangement is using the lady slipper orchid, which are just beautiful. And I have created a new vase. This vase has been in my life for many, many years, and I just felt it needed something else. So I embellished it with these beautiful little porcelain leaves and little flowers that, if you're interested, I shouldn't be advertising for this company, but I found them, Temu of all places. Beautiful, beautiful little flowers, lots of things in there. And as for the orchids, I got them there as well. And I've been hunting for them for ages and ages and ages, so I was quite pleased to be able to get them. I wanted fresh, but they're not out yet. Okay, so let's do something that is tropical inspired with the lady slipper orchid. The first thing I want to put into here is this stick. I've got to turn it around now because I've got to get this positioned just the right way, and don't be too harsh in pushing it in. So orchid, the great thing about orchids is they live on things. The epiphytes, they live on things. And I thought, well, with the wood, that would be sort of in keeping with, like, I'm going to the tropics or I'm going to somewhere where orchids would thrive. Okay, so I'm going to put that into there first. The next to go in is going to be this green here, which I'm going to put at the back because that's the kind of foliage that I love with orchids. The next to go in is going to be this fern because I quite like how it droops and drips. And the next to go into there is another beautiful form, lovely tropical leaves. So I'll put that into there. In fact, I need to push that into there. And the other thing about having that hunky bit of wood in there is it's actually acting as a little bit of support for where I'm going. Oh yes, I do like that actually. That needs to go around there. So look, with the leaves and the flowers down the bottom, it's sort of like this all in keeping one design, you know, it just keeps on giving. And I have said this on more than one occasion, the vase is the stage in which the flowers can perform. I love that. Okay, now the next to go in are the orchids. Now, if your orchids are too short, all I've done here is I've just got another piece of stem. I always keep my stems when I cut anything that's artificial because these are really sturdy, and I've just cable tied those on, and that can go up into there. And also, look at that. The wood acts as a support. I love it. Now, the next to go in are these three. And, you know, it's just so beautiful how these orchids just keep reinventing themselves as they go from generation to generation. And you get all of these lovely colours. Now, the other story to these coloured orchids is we did alterations in this house a couple of years ago, and it started off with the wallpaper I'll put a little clip in so that you can have a look at the wallpaper. It's called Alice's Garden and it's absolutely gorgeous. And these are some of the orchids that are actually in it. So these can just go down and into there, and I'm going to keep them in their little family group. These can just go, and I love working with orchids because they are such beautiful forms. That can go into there. And look, I'm just going to put those over there like that. How gorgeous is that? And it didn't take any time to produce. I hope you've enjoyed this. I've enjoyed sharing it with you, and it's going to have pride of place in my powder room upstairs. I'll see you again another day.